Hi, I'm Katie, and I started my Etsy shop in February last year. So I started my shop after working in corporate marketing for almost 20 years after having my third kid. And I pulled back part-time in my corporate job knowing that in this chapter of my life, 9 to 5 just wasn't gonna work. I needed more flexibility. So I wanted a creative outlet. I started with Etsy just to see what the possibilities were. And from now to then, it has definitely been life-changing. So I started Dylan's program in July. And so for the last 6 months, it has exceeded my expectations beyond and beyond and beyond. When I started my shop, I think in June, closed at like $500 a month. Even after being in marketing, e-commerce and Etsy is a totally different world, and just really didn't know what I was doing. So I think the things about Dylan's program that stands out to me, I thought I knew what thorough was. This program is so thorough, is so detailed, is so robust in the resources and the people and everything that comes with it. I mean, the level of detail in the modules, and even though they're easy to access and do on your own time, is incredible. I mean, I feel like I'm just scratching the surface on getting through everything in the last 6 months. And I can't wait to kind of dive in again and again and again and go through each phase, because there's so much more to learn. Dylan always talked about the e-commerce principles, and I at first kind of wasn't sure what that would mean. But Etsy SEO is a totally different beast. It's a totally different world than traditional SEO. And so learning that was incredible. I use ET SEO for every listing, saves me so much time, and it does prove results over and over and over on my bestsellers, which is awesome. So I love that. But not only the e-commerce on Etsy, I now feel like I have line of sight to other paths, other avenues through different places and what I want to do with my shop and things in the future. So that's pretty exciting. And I know that they give you a springboard and teach you all of that as well, which I'm going to jump into for 2026. When I think about my results, so I started at like $500 in June. I had a 6-month goal of 5,000 reoccurring, and then a 1-year goal of 10,000. I wanted to scale quickly. I wanted to scale consistently, and I'm happy to say that at 5 months in November, I hit 22,000, which I am still recovering from and still shocked. So that has been incredible. But even before that, I hit my 5,000 goal the month before that in October, only at month 4 in the program. And I'm consistently getting the revenue and the traction that I was hoping for, and I'm ready to jump back in and learn more in the marathon phase, because I even had to pump the brakes to keep up. So I think there's so much more for me to learn that I need to do. But other results that I'm super excited about, I saw an E-rank this week that I've hit the top 6% in Etsy sellers, which is shocking. But again, in 6 months to be there and close my 6-month mark at top 6% of sellers and have hit that 22K month is just so beyond anything I would have ever expected. I can't say enough about the people in the program. I love being part of the community and seeing what other people are doing. I love all the constant research and ideas and things that Dylan and team are always putting out. I mean, one of my favorite things to do, and the creative nature of this, is how you learn to scope out new trends, how you learn to see what's out there, how you learn to see if your product's a fit. I've actually finally dialed in on my customer and what I want to be doing moving forward. So it's been incredible. I can't say enough about this program. I'd be happy to talk to anybody about it. But I do feel like in 2026 that, I've turned a new chapter and am going to be moving forward into this full time eventually. So big things to come, but thank you to Dylan and team.